We've been having recent floods. The river would normally come up over the riverbed, and at one point it came as far as my house.
UMATAC resident Franco Fogel is greatly concerned about the various problems in his village. That's why he invited a delegation of Guam's new senators and the Guam Preservation Trust to show erosion control concerns that he and other residents have had. Fogel points out there is no erosion control for the North San Dionisio Culvert project because of a lack of funding, and the river that flows under the UMATAC bridge flooding homes.
These are the concerns, the reason why I invited this new senator down to really see exactly what's going on down here, and I hope that they can take note of that and they take it from there.
William Mercer is one of the flood victims that lives right by the river. He says his house has been flooded with at least a foot of water. Mercer believes it has to do with some of the debris that washes down to the UMATAC Bay every time it rains. He wants protection for property owners and periodic maintenance of the river upstream.
Further up the river, it seems like the debris will build up. No one clears it until an exceptional amount of rain, which then it'll mass flood. You know, the house I have, it's flooded twice in the past year.
Current UMATAC Mayor Dean Sanchez and former Mayor Tony Quinatza also teamed up to tell the leaders they tried to get help from administrators and the Army Corps of Engineers for several years, and they are here again to bring this problem to light. They want to prevent erosion from happening again, especially with the UMATAC Cemetery.
So we're here today to try and address that problem and bring it to light. And I'm pretty sure the former mayor will attest to that he too has encountered the same.
We both share the same sentiments for our people, because if you notice that even the headstones in some of our cemeteries, this is not a new problem, but some, like the mayor indicated, during my time I wrote to all the agencies that required for them to come down here. They did came, but after they left, nothing was done.
Another problem that exists is the possible shutdown of FQ Sanchez Elementary. Principal Derek Santos tells PNC parents and teachers held a meeting last night because they heard on the news that the school could be shut down as part of the government of Guam's austerity measures. School officials and students today voiced their concerns to the delegation. In fact, Senators Dennis Rodriguez and Mana Silva Tyron were asked questions by a classroom full of 4th and 5th graders. 9-year-old Jenna Uggin shares what question she asked.
Why are you going to close our school down if the northern part of Guam, they're building schools and they cost millions and billions of dollars?
Okay. Are you worried about your school closing down?
Yes.
What do you want to see happen?
Our school not to close down.
Likewise, 10-year-old Nathan Sanchez feels they have a good learning environment at his school and asks for the commitment of the senators to fight to keep it open.
I just wanted to stay. I just wanted to keep the school open for good, because this is my favorite school in Guam.
Cindy Johnson has been the school's health counselor for 23 years. She says officials at FQ Sanchez are still bothered with the 2009 Evergreen audit that recommended their school be shut down and sold. Johnson argues the school cannot be sold because it's listed as a historical site, and some of the reasons to shut them down makes her wonder if someone really came down there to look at their campus.
They felt like our school needed to be closed because of the incredibly heavy traffic that flows in front of the school. And actually, we don't have much traffic in front of the school, as you can maybe even see behind me. We maybe have a little bit of what we would call rush hour down here, which is the 4 or 5 cars going north to jobs. And the carabaos sometimes come and walk down the road, but other than that, I don't think it's a danger to the children. So
Johnson adds the village already voted that it does not want a charter school, and with only 3 teachers taking 6 grade levels and other support staff taking on multiple roles, she says they are willing to do whatever it takes to keep this model school that has the highest SAT scores island-wide open.
It's just amazing down here. That's why our scores are high. We rank number 1 in several areas on the SATs island-wide. We think our school is doing an excellent job, and statistics show that it is. We want to keep it open. We want to stay part of the Guam DOE system, and we think that's best for our children and the families down here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for listening.